In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a form in TinyCommand and walk you through the different field types and settings you can use. Let's get started. To create a form, go ahead and click on Create New Form. Here, you'll see two options. You can either start with a template or create a form from scratch. For this example, I'll go with a blank form. Let's give this form a name and create it. Now, we are on the form canvas. First, we'll start by adding a welcome screen. Double-click on the canvas, search for welcome screen and add it. You can add a simple message here, something like welcome to NetWave Media. Next, let's add our first question. We'll use a short text field, which is ideal for simple inputs like names. I'll add the question, name. This field accepts text, numbers or special characters, making it flexible for basic inputs. Now, let's add another question. This time, we'll select the email field. This ensures that only valid email addresses are accepted and prevents incorrect input formats. After that, let's add a phone number field. Here, the user selects their country code and enters their number, making the input structured and standardized. Now, let's quickly look at the settings available for each question. Every field comes with basic settings. The first one is required. When you enable this, the user must answer the question before moving forward. Next is default value. You can pre-fill a value manually or you can map it dynamically using variables by typing / and selecting the required data. You can also customize the button label, set character limits and control the text format. If needed, you can even enable password style input to hide sensitive data. These settings are consistent across most field types, so once you understand them, you can apply them anywhere in your form. Let's add another field, this time a yes or no question. Here, you can set a default option, for example, yes, so it's pre-selected when the user sees the question. Now, one important feature is verification. For email fields, you can enable verification using a code. When this is turned on, the user receives a verification code on their email, and they must enter it before proceeding. This helps ensure that the email provided is valid. Similarly, for phone numbers, you can enable OTP verification. A code is sent to the entered number and the user must verify it. This ensures authenticity and reduces incorrect data. Now that our form structure is ready, let's preview it. You can see the welcome screen, then the name field with the default value already filled in. As we proceed, we enter the email, receive a verification code and continue filling the form step by step. Everything flows cleanly from one step to another. Now let's look at styling your form. TinyCommand provides pre-built themes that you can apply instantly. You can also create your own custom theme to match your brand. Once you're satisfied with the design and structure, click Save and Publish. Before publishing, you can preview your form in different formats. There's Card View, where questions appear one by one, Classic View, where all questions are visible on a single page, and Chat View, where the form behaves like a conversation. Choose the one that fits your use case. Once published, your form is ready. You can copy the link, share it with users, or open it directly and test it. And that's how you create a form with different field types and configurations. And honestly, all it takes is a tiny command.